Can we make some room and let you guys come up in front? Would you guys mind, or it's hard to see the whole show. You don't want to miss this one. Why? We got everybody? This feeds right into my whole thing. So first off, I just got to take a couple of minutes and share with you a couple of business facts.
Sure.
It's a great opportunity when we have everybody that I run you through a couple of facts and figures, and then we get to the man of the hour. So real quick, 2016, we shipped out about 95 million. 95 million in orders shipped is a new high for us. So it's a great milestone for all of you. I thank you for your efforts and the hard work. It was a number we were targeting to hit our budget. We did so. About 160 million worldwide is what we shipped out. Real consistent to last year. Some of the markets were up, some were down. But here's a number that's very telling for us. As we all consider what's the future look like, lots of talk about the next administration, how's that going to play into it. Our backlog is the strongest we've ever had. It's 130 million is what our backlog is, which stretches from 2017, 2018, and even into 2019. We have never had a backlog that actually stretched 2 and 3 years out. So that doesn't include one of the larger orders. Is that Donald calling? So anyway, is that Boeing calling or Donald? Donald. Tell him to wait. So that doesn't include a large order that we're expecting in the next month for Dakota, which is about 15 million. So put that in perspective, that's nearly 145 million on our backlog. The forecast is just as strong. So now it's just a question of what orders make sense for us, what can we handle with our current capacity. Well, we've got a couple of large weld lines on the horizon we're looking closely at. Possibly another set of Boeing AGVs, which would be a duplicate of what we shipped out last year. What does that mean? It actually means we need more floor space, believe it or not. Our current capacity with a building that we just moved into, double the size of our old building, and I can't handle the current backlog. So we are actively looking at more floor space, whether that's lease versus buy. So those are some significant facts and figures. A few more quick things. We've got the cafe still active, $6 meals. I know there's a rumor floating around that the company makes money off it. I can tell you, standing here today, we make no money off the cafeteria. In fact, we're subsidizing it monthly, $2,000 a month, just to keep it open. I encourage you to use it. I don't know how long I'll be able to subsidize it. I think it's a great asset to have. You don't have to go out in freezing cold weather. It's $6. I don't think you can go to Burger King for $6. So I encourage you to use it. Handbook. We've got a handbook that we floated out there. Got a lot of feedback on it. We're reworking it based on some feedback to publish in the next week or two. Some feedback about an attendance policy. All we're trying to do is be firm, fair, and consistent. If you don't have a problem coming to work, then you don't have a problem with the handbook. It's straightforward. I have to shout out, as I see some of the machine shop guys, unbelievable attendance record. When I look at the machine shop, I think it's damn near flawless. Hats off to you guys. I can't believe, I don't even know if I saw a tardy in a year in a machine shop. You guys are outstanding. That's fantastic. 401k. Do you know why we're standing here today with Mr. Kurt Pankow? I think with my beard I look older than him. This guy is retiring on his own terms because he contributed to the 401k. He stood up in front of everybody at the Christmas party and told you and complimented Art for rolling that out and why he was able to retire. It's amazing to me when I talk to Adele how many folks don't take advantage. First of all, there's a 20% company contribution. Second, it's a pre-tax contribution. So if you tax 20% and you get a 20% match, it's a 40% advantage for every dollar you put in. We've got a Fidelity, where's Adele? We have a Fidelity, we decided to bring in Fidelity, and we'll do it as often as you want to come in and talk to everybody about what Fidelity offers. That's who we run the program through. But please, I ask you, I encourage you to do it. In fact, just to push the issue, we made all new hires sign up. So if you hire in, we automatically enroll you into the 401k plan. Now you have the ability to opt out, and I don't want to say that out loud because I don't want anybody to opt out. It's for your own benefit. It's a great plan. This man is standing here today retiring early because he went into the 401k at an early age, right? Absolutely. Okay. One more thing, we still offer that $1,000 referral. A lot of folks have benefited from it. Obviously, another building need means you need more good people to add to the team. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. If you got somebody, it's for full-time, not interns, full-time, please take advantage of it. One more thing, before I forget, we are going to gather tonight, hopefully the place can handle it, at 5 o'clock at the Hamlin Pub to have a beverage with Kurt if you're interested. So, I want to get to the man of the hour, Mr. Kurt Pankow. 25 years of dedicated service. Kurt, as a friend, as a co-worker, I can't thank you enough for the dedication, the amount of time. 25 years of automation is like dog years. It's a long time. And I appreciate you, Renee, for the sacrifice, the hard work. I know that we gave you always the most difficult jobs. I look back in time, fully automated wheel alignment machines for GM, first of its kind. Ones that are more near and dear to heart because they're newer, Caster Camber. makes us both shimmer. That was a tough one. I know there's many, some tired wheel lines, many jobs we could spend an hour talking about them. Boeing, obviously the icing on the cake. Touch points twice a day. I think every time you bring up touch points, the little hairs stand up in the back of his neck.
They're gone.
But we shaved them all.
Broke off.
But that is clearly, you were given those tough jobs. You're a senior guy. And when it came along, we said, this one needs somebody with your experience. And you said, okay, I'll do it. And you stepped up and you did it. And I can't thank you enough for being the guy that took the lead on those tough jobs. We've got young guys coming in the mix that are going to be tasked with the same responsibility. And I can go on and on. I know you've always been there for us. Saturdays, Sundays, whatever it took. Kurt, you coming in tomorrow to check? I'll be here. I'll be here. And if I come in to check, what are you here for? Checking on me? I got it. So I appreciate that. That comes with a seasoned veteran that knows when he has to be here to take care of the job. So I just want to say thank you. I got a little bug here, so I don't want to get him sick. So on behalf of all of us, Kurt, we did invite someone today, but he was unable to make it. He did send us his thoughts and best wishes. Donald couldn't make it. But on behalf of all of us, we signed it. If you haven't had a chance to sign it, there's a pen, we'll pass it around. But
That's excellent.
Donald says best wishes to you. Oh, wait, I just got my phone buzzed. Oh, I just got a tweet. Oh, it's from Donald. This is huge. Kurt Pankow is retiring after 25 epic years at Fori Automation. Do your country a great service. I need the best ever project manager to build a wall. So I knew it would be just a matter of time. Kurt had the whole thing planned. He said, you know what? I got my 25 years. It's going to be my birthday on Saturday. And we got a new president coming in. And I figured it would be just right if he got onto the cabinet that he had all the right attire. You cannot be on Donald's cabinet without the hat to go with it.
Oh, great, I don't have one of these.
Without the socks to go with it. Or the not so politically correct shirt.
I'm going to look at it first.
And then, finally, if you're gonna have an office, you gotta have Donald on your desk, huh? So I thought it was only, yeah, you could. I figured when Kurt would talk in the office about politics, there was no doubt who he was voting for. And it just happened to play into when he wore his shirt today. I thought it was only fitting to make sure he had the proper attire when he went to Washington. So do us proud. If you get the call, represent Detroit. So I know you got a few words to say, Mr. Pankow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First off, thanks for all the gifts. Thanks to all of you for showing up. All you folks that I've worked with over the years, thank you for your support and dedication. Just want to get a couple of things clear. Actually, two things. Number one is, why am I retiring? I've heard all kinds of stories over the last week I was here. It's like, where in the hell did that come from? Okay, there's two reasons I'm going to retire. One, Mike's already been through it, because I can. Because Arthur Kerner put a plan in place that I took advantage of a long time ago. Okay, I can. And number two, I like to kind of relate back to, you guys, most of you know I'm kind of a racing buff. So I'll tell you a little racing story, a short one. And this is the second reason I'm retiring. I was watching a race probably 15, 20 years ago, a NASCAR race. And the race started out, and there's a guy in about 10th place. And he's just going after like crazy. Before you know it, he's leading in 10 laps. And 20 laps, he's like way ahead of everybody else. About lap 30, you see him starting to drift back, and the rest of the cars are catching up to him. By lap 40, he's back into 10th place again and still falling back. And Benny Parsons, one of the commentators on the race, says, well, there's something wrong with his car, man. He's really drifting back. And the other announcer says, no, that ain't what it is. He really got after it at the very beginning. He done wore off all the goodie off his tires. Well, that's the second reason. I still got some goodie left on my tires. Okay? That's all I got to say. Thanks for showing up, folks.
One more thing. I almost forgot. On behalf of all of us, Mr. Pankow, to make your retirement that much easier, we put something together for you.
All right, I've always wanted to go to the movies.
Yeah. Free popcorn as well. So again, thank you very much, Kurt. All right, we've got, we put together a nice barbecue, and so they're all set up for us. If you guys want to head over and we'll set up a line. And thanks again. Appreciate it, guys.